Okay, the final touch on our 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona is about to go on. This young fella right here built out the nose cone all by himself, disassembled it, detailed it, did a very good job.
Thank you.
It bolts onto the frame rails in the exact same location a regular bumper would. It's just that the brackets are different. And then it also bolts onto the upper core support, the upper tie bar. There's a latch tray up there that holds it. See my shirt?
Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash, man.
Whoa,
Cash and
look
Tango.
at this.
Tango and Cash. Cash and Tango.
God, he's been talking about it and it's so distant. I don't even remember what the movie was about, honestly.
They dance in. They take my drugs. They dance out. God, I hate them. That's Jack Palance in Tango and Cash. All right, gentlemen, how do you feel about this?
Oh,
So we're gonna roll it up close to the car. I'll be at the front, just kind of rocking it.
Okay.
So you can get the right pitch to it. Is the car at the right height?
I'm glad that we have 3 people to help put this nose cone on.
So we're heading in that way now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a very bulky assembly.
Just tell me, I can't see anything, so you gotta tell me if you want me to
I
tip
think
it
that's
up.
pretty good on my end. How are you looking over there, Doug?
Pretty good.
Okay. That thing is way heavier than it looks. Having it set on that table to basically bear all that weight so we can align it, lift it up into place, and put our bolts in.
So to get the lower Z brackets that I mentioned earlier lined up with the holes perfectly, because they do have to be lined up perfectly for you to even start the bolts, it's just a little bit of movement here, a little bit there.
I'm back.
Do I need to raise the car up a hair more?
Yeah, probably.
Just an
Probably a
inch,
couple
maybe?
inches, yeah.
Okay. But you've also got this great big nose cone that is made of steel, that's true, but it's also had body work all over it. It's smoother and much nicer than it ever was at the factory. Well, if you lift too hard in an area and it flexes that and cracks your filler or cracks your paint, you're right back to the beginning. Yeah, it's a little off, it'll rock, but we don't want to put a crack in anything. Okay.
Let's make sure the rubber down below, Doug, doesn't get caught below the nose cone. It
I'm gonna
should
go
slide.
underneath. I'm gonna go underneath and check it. When we attempted to put the nose cone on the first time, we had some problem with the rubber gasket getting caught between the frame rails and the cones.
Tango and Cash. It's a good movie.
So I had to crawl underneath and kind of hold those things back out of the way. And anyway, it wasn't a problem.
Looks like Doug's side slid over. Is yours sliding over? You got to pull on it.
Close. I'm stuck on the bottom. We might have to,
Come back a hair.
no, lift the car up just
One more.
a little bit more.
Okay.
Because the valance. So the risk of damaging this nose cone is having Mark really mad, and you don't want that. And then also Will, because then he's gonna have to repaint it. You know, the body guys are gonna have to do all the body work to it. So we wanna avoid that at all costs, take our time, and get this thing mounted correctly.
You drive that thing on there with your shoulder and you're going to be in big trouble. You give it a kick, a smack, something like that, you're going to be redoing the nose cone. So you walking in there?
There we go. You wanna see if it goes back a little bit?
Okay. Not getting much. Yeah, there it
There we
goes. Okay.
That's better.
Let me know when you can get one bolt in. To get the back one in to be the smartest one, of course, so it can
Yeah.
pivot. You need to go up.
Up and back. Got about a ½ an inch till I can get a bolt in there.
Okay.
A little bit more.
This is why we have so many people working on it.
Yeah, I got one. Got one bolt.
Get it in all the way, don't take any chance. Not.
There we go.
Remember in the beginning when, was it Cash?
Almost. Putting these nose cones on are not as easy as it looks.
Here, Tango is Tango. You stop that truck.
Okay, about a ½ inch. You gotta go around the gaskets, clear the frame rails. You have to lift it up into place. It's starting to look like a Daytona, huh?
It is, yeah.
There we go.
So it went really well. We had pre-fit this nose cone before and had a really nice fit. So that's what's nice about pre-fitting something. Is you know now that it weighs 1,000 pounds, which it doesn't, a few hundred. But now that it's all built out, we know that we can still get a really, really good line with it. It's just gonna take time. He's gonna have to loosen the brackets where they bolt onto the nose cone, not just at the frame rail mounting area. And so right now he's just getting some bolts anchored into place. I can pretty much leave him to dial this in. He'll have it in an hour or two all set up, and that'll be the last big piece on this car. Good job, gentlemen, good job.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks for your help, Mark.
They don't need to see
Thanks
all
for your
that.
help, Doug.
Absolutely, yeah, heck
They're
yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
The A-Team.
All right. Tell you what, this is really an eye-catching car. This thing is just outstanding. I just love it.
Getting the nose cone in place is absolute magic on this car because it tops it off. We got the wing, we got the car, we got the body, we got the scoops on the fenders, the interior, everything except that nose cone. So now with that in place, we can do the final detail and bolt together on it, and it is ready to go home to Florida, and I know the owners can't wait.